Sure, I heard about the apology. Maybe we'll watch it later. I haven't seen it yet. Honestly, so much time has went by that it's like, I mean, I'm still glad they did it, but you know, if we won it for them to see, maybe I would care. I don't really care that much though. We'll watch it later. Apology was a lame one, but they still did. At this point, like, even if it was half-assed, at least they did it, you know? At least they did it. It wasn't that they wanted to, I can tell you that much. It was more that they were forced to. I'll probably talk about it later. Not right now. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to watch the clip because, like, so many people are saying it's like half-assed. I feel like I'll just get upset watching it. Like, I'm just glad they apologized, but I feel like I watch it, I know I'd just be like annoyed. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Alright.
Allow me to call on Mr. Otto Hernandez, Moonton Games Esports Production Lead for the Philippines.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hernandez. Would you like to share us the rationale between or behind the general approach of this season?
Well, since our overarching theme for the season is para sa tagumpay, we really wanted to celebrate our achievements, our victories. As you guys have mentioned during the opening, the reasons why eto yung tahanan ng pinakamalalakas na mlbb players sa buong mundo.
That is so true. And since we're talking about the playoffs and we are in the middle of what is so far one of the most legendary playoffs we've had for the entire history of MPL Philippines, please share with us the decisions behind this season's culmination.
Reptar, eto na yun. It's the community, it's the people. We always make decisions with the community in mind. After all, sila yung pundasyon talaga ng liga natin. We are here because of them, and that's why we're very dedicated to give the mlbb community the experience that they deserve. We have made some milestones, and we really appreciate the continued support. So, maraming salamat po. And the passion of the community. However, we have some lapses, like when we unintentionally raised a misunderstanding with the community and Fwydchickn. And this, we would like to extend our heartfelt apology to him and to our community. It was not our intention, guys, and we hope we can move forward together and focus on the heart of this all. This is esports, broadcast, production, content. We've elevated.
What is cutting hair? Hilarious.
We are in for 200%. We are in for all that matters. As such, we revolutionized the stage. As you can see, the layout and everything. We are actually presenting to you that is fitting for the Champions Arena. Kasi kayo po ay kasama sa Champions Arena. And we are trying to elevate everything, and we are also securing our a drone. As you can see, in the very first
I'm waiting until it's done, then I'll talk about it.
that you can see.
I'm just waiting until it's done.
Feel ninyo na you are part of the Champions Arena.
Wow. And from the Parade of Champions, the revolutionary stage design, and renewed viewing experience, ano pa bang pwede nating abangan in the playoffs?
We would like to further celebrate our champions, of course, and our versions of victories. And ito yung pinaka-iintay ng lahat, yung induction of our members to the Hall of Legends. So, we're going to start with the Alamat Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez, and let's continue.
Okay. Dude. Okay, I'm debating. Like, do I want to make a video responding to this, or it's like, is that too much? Probably too much. I mean, it's gonna get clipped anyway. So, by the way, this guy Otto Hernandez, he's the head of the esports production for the Philippines. He's like the head guy. By the way, mplph had like no intention to apologize before. They had no intention. It was only after I got GG. Big shout out to GG. Huge thanks to GG. mplph would not have to apologize at all if it wasn't for GG like talking to them and putting pressure on them. Because GG was fully willing to take it to like legal. And the only reason why it got to that point was because I think back when it happens, I told you guys I had a meeting with like MPLPH, and this guy was in that meeting, and there was like a dozen other people, and like, bro, they treated me like shit. Except for this guy. This was the only guy I liked, Otto Hernandez. He was such a nice guy. He was the only one who really seemed genuine, so I'm glad that he was the one who did the apology, but it's probably also intentional because they knew he was the only one like that was nice. But because they didn't really treat me that nicely, that's why I went to GG. And then GG was like, "Alright, we got you." And they started going to like all that stuff, talking with them. And they told me they told me that the apology would be done in playoffs. I honestly thought it wasn't gonna happen. I thought they were just gonna be like, "Nope, never mind, we're not gonna do it." And there's like nothing I could do about it. But so I was like really surprised. I was actually like, I'm genuinely surprised they did it because I fully expected them to not do it. Because they told me like 2 months, basically, you won't get an apology till playoffs, which is essentially like a month and a half ago is when they told me that, or told GG that. GG relayed it to me. I'm glad they did it, chat. I'm just telling you what happened to get to this point. Like, it was really, some of you were saying it wasn't a good apology. I think the apology was fine. Simple and direct is completely okay. This guy was like, he was pretty genuine with it. And then they have improved the production a lot. It actually has been noticeably improved, and it's been a lot more nicer viewing it. 100% I agree. Okay, you guys really like accept the apology. I'm yapping. I'm literally just telling you what got to this point. I'm thankful they apologized at the end of the story. I'm just telling you what it took to get here. It was not something that they just decided to do on their own. It was something where I basically had to like beg them to do it, and essentially GG forced them to do it. But I'm glad they did it nonetheless, regardless.